Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief Show. I'm your host, Jenny. Today, we've got a mix of international drama, royal nostalgia, and fashion evolution. First up, the US and China are in a fierce trade conflict, with the US imposing tariffs and China showing resilience through innovation. This ongoing clash could reshape global trade and impact Southeast Asia's economy, which heavily depends on China. It's a high-stakes game with long-term consequences. Next, let's take a trip back to 1975, when Queen Elizabeth II made her historic visit to Hong Kong. Thousands cheered as she arrived by jet and yacht, and she praised Hong Kong's resilience and vibrancy. Her visit was a grand celebration of the city's unique history and its close bond with the UK. It was a moment of royal pomp and community warmth that's still remembered today. Finally, in the world of fashion, the humble white sneaker has transformed from a sports essential into a stylish staple. From brands like Nike and Adidas to luxury labels like Gucci and Stella McCartney, sneakers now symbolize effortless style and personal expression. Celebrities and designers continue to reinvent them, making them a must-have for any wardrobe. Please continue to watch for more details. The South China Morning Post vividly details the historic visit of Queen Elizabeth II to Hong Kong in 1975, highlighting the grandeur and fervor of the occasion. The article captures the ceremonial splendor as naval guns fired salutes, Gorka pipers played, and crowds cheered enthusiastically along the harbor and city streets. The Queen's arrival was marked by a series of elaborate events, including a royal salute, a flypast by helicopters, and a welcoming speech at City Hall where she praised Hong Kong's resilience and vibrancy. The scene was alive with color, from the fireworks and banners to the enthusiastic children waving flags and the Queen's elegant attire. The narrative emphasizes the significance of the visit, not only as a diplomatic milestone but also as a heartfelt acknowledgement of Hong Kong's unique community spirit and its remarkable ability to thrive amid challenges. The South China Morning Post also vividly recounts the Queen's journey across Hong Kong's harbor, describing the lively maritime scene with yachts, junks, and cannons booming in celebration. The royal couple's arrival was a spectacle of tradition and pageantry, with gun salutes, a military honor guard, and crowds lining the streets and windows, eager for a glimpse of royalty. The Queen's speech at City Hall reflected her admiration for Hong Kong's vigor and resilience, emphasizing her connection to the community and her appreciation for the city's unique history and culture. The article captures her warmth and sincerity as she interacts with children and community leaders, and the scene is painted with lively details, from the wind rippling the flags to Prince Philip's informal chats with scouts, creating a vivid tableau of a royal visit that was both a diplomatic event and a heartfelt celebration of Hong Kong's identity. The SCMP opinion piece shifts focus to the ongoing plight of Hong Kong's homeless, emphasizing that despite encouraging declines in street homelessness, down 40% to a 10-year low, the community must remain vigilant. It underscores that the numbers, while promising, may not fully reflect the reality, as many homeless individuals are reluctant to register or have fallen through safety nets due to distrust and complex psychological needs. The article details the limited availability of transitional housing, the challenges posed by evictions and mishandling of belongings, and the importance of adopting homeless-friendly policies that address underlying issues like mental health. It warns that complacency could lead to a resurgence of homelessness and advocates for sustained community effort and compassionate policies to ensure that vulnerable populations are genuinely supported, not just temporarily displaced or hidden from view. The South China Morning Post reports on the enduring influence of the white sneaker, tracing its evolution from a practical sports essential to a global fashion icon embraced by celebrities and designers alike. Originally created by Keds in 1916 and popularized through tennis and basketball courts with brands like Converse and Adidas, the humble sneaker underwent a transformation in the 1990s with luxury brands introducing more refined materials and design details. Today, Brands like Common Projects and Golden Goose elevate the white trainer to a symbol of effortless sophistication, blending quality craftsmanship with minimalist aesthetics. Fashion insiders highlight how the style continues to adapt, with trends shifting toward retro, sporty, and casual variations that can be effortlessly integrated into any wardrobe, emphasizing that the white sneaker's versatility and timeless appeal remain central to its enduring popularity. The SCMP opinion piece discusses Hong Kong's proactive approach to AI regulation, emphasizing the city's efforts to foster innovation while safeguarding safety and societal values. Commissioner Tony Wong Chi-kwang advocates for strict oversight of generative AI, proposing a four-tiered risk classification system that could ban or regulate AI tools based on their potential threats, especially those that pose existential risks. The guidelines, developed with input from local research centers, aim to balance fostering technological progress with legal and ethical boundaries, including transparency obligations and accountability for developers. Hong Kong's strategy leverages its unique position under the One Country, Two Systems framework to become an international hub for AI collaboration, with authorities committed to implementing pragmatic policies that encourage innovation without compromising public trust or safety. The Independent reports on the arrest of the father and brother of a pro-democracy activist in Hong Kong, marking a significant application of the city's national security law. The police detained the two men on suspicion of managing financial assets linked to Anna Kwok, a U.S.-based activist accused of collusion with foreign forces and incitement to secession, charges carrying up to 7 years in prison. This move signifies the law's expanding reach into the families of alleged dissidents, with Kwok's case highlighting the tense environment for those opposing Beijing's authority. Her family's detention and the detailed charges, including the withdrawal of insurance funds, underscore the law's broad scope and the government's intensified efforts to suppress dissent, raising concerns about the erosion of civil liberties and the chilling effect on activism within Hong Kong. According to the South China Morning Post, the impact of U.S. President Donald Trump's reciprocal tariffs has cast a shadow over American holiday retail sales, especially for Halloween and Christmas products imported from China. Industry insiders reveal that retailers are scrambling to mitigate the costs, often resorting to absorbing the tariffs or sourcing from less affected countries like Vietnam and Bangladesh, which are now facing their own tariff threats. The tariffs, soaring above 145%, have caused Chinese manufacturers to halt or suspend production, leading to a bleak holiday season for U.S. consumers who may face higher prices and lower quality goods. For instance, Halloween costumes that once retailed for $19.99 are now selling for nearly double, at $39.99, while simple masks have seen similar price hikes. Chinese suppliers, caught in the squeeze of thin profit margins and mounting tariffs, are increasingly reluctant to continue exports to the U.S., with some offering discounts or white-label solutions to offload inventory, and others suspending production altogether. Meanwhile, American buyers are canceling orders or delaying shipments, awaiting potential tariff adjustments, which could further disrupt the seasonal supply chain and sales volume. Meanwhile, the South China Morning Post reports that Hong Kong's tourism and restaurant sectors are experiencing a mixed bag during the Labor Day holiday, despite a significant increase in visitor numbers. From Thursday to Saturday, the city welcomed over 567,000 tourists, mostly from mainland China, thanks to relaxed visa policies and promotional efforts. However, the industry's outlook remains cautious. Restaurants in popular tourist districts like Tsim Sha Tsui and Mong Kok are enjoying some uplift, but those in less touristy areas are struggling due to local residents traveling abroad or northward, and mainland tourists reducing their spending by about 20%. Industry leaders predict only a modest 5% overall increase in business, with some establishments experiencing declines of up to 10 to 20%. Local diners are also shifting preferences, favoring hiking and immersive tours over dining at higher-priced venues, further squeezing restaurant revenues. Despite the influx of high-end shoppers, the broader retail scene remains uncertain, with many businesses worried about the ongoing economic challenges and changing travel habits that are reshaping the city's hospitality landscape. In the realm of education, the South China Morning Post highlights the Hong Kong government's efforts to establish a third medical school, engaging with three competing universities: Baptist University, Polytechnic University, and GUST. Officials aim to complete their assessments within the year, emphasizing the strategic importance of the new institution in bolstering Hong Kong's position as an international medical hub. The proposed medical school is part of a broader plan to integrate into the Northern Metropolis University Town, a key component of the Northern Metropolis megaproject, which seeks to develop a major economic and housing zone near the mainland border. The government's evaluation process involves examining each proposal's strategic positioning, clinical training plans, collaboration potential, and resource allocation, with expert advisors and policy bureaus working to ensure the selected university supports Hong Kong's global competitiveness and regional integration. This initiative aims to strengthen the city's healthcare education, foster innovation, and reinforce its role within the Greater Bay Area, positioning Hong Kong as a leader in medical research and training. According to the South China Morning Post, Hong Kong's Muay Thai scene is embroiled in controversy as Emily Chong Lok Ming, a young and promising fighter, publicly exposes her promoter, Space One Champions event, for withholding her payment of at least 50,000 Hong Kong dollars after a fight in Foshan last November. Despite signing contracts for her initial fights and receiving timely payments before, her latest bout in China has left her and several other fighters unpaid, with promises of payment repeatedly delayed. Space One's response, which included accusations of false social media statements, threats of legal action, and plans to report the issue to regulatory bodies, underscores the tense standoff. Chong, who has fought for major promotions like One Championship, expressed her frustration and disappointment, emphasizing her efforts to recover her dues through social media, which she threatened to escalate if her demands were not met. The situation highlights the vulnerabilities fighters face in unregulated promotions, especially when contractual agreements are informal and disputes escalate into legal threats. In a separate incident, the South China Morning Post reports that Hong Kong police have apprehended a 31-year-old man suspected of possessing space oil, a recreational drug derived from the sedative etomidate, which has surged in popularity within the city. The arrest followed a father's report that his son exhibited symptoms like shortness of breath and slowed reactions, prompting police to investigate. During the search at the man's Hongkong residence, officers discovered 2 e-cigarette capsules containing the drug, valued at approximately 400 Hong Kong dollars. The legal landscape has shifted, as etomidate was reclassified from a poison to a dangerous drug in February, making possession or use of space oil infused with such substances punishable by up to 7 years in prison and hefty fines. Trafficking these narcotics can lead to life imprisonment and fines up to 5 million Hong Kong dollars, reflecting the government's intensified crackdown on this illicit substance and its variants, which have become a concerning trend among youth and recreational users in Hong Kong. Looking ahead, the South China Morning Post also details the weather forecast for Hong Kong, warning residents of a period of unsettled weather characterized by rain, thunderstorms, and high temperatures. A developing trough of low pressure over central China is expected to influence the region early next week, bringing showers and stormy conditions. Sunday is forecasted to be particularly hot, with temperatures soaring to around 31 degrees Celsius, about 88 degrees Fahrenheit, especially in the New Territories, with sunny intervals. The following days will see continued unsettled weather, with Monday's Buddha's birthday celebrations on Chung Chau Island likely to be affected by showers and a high humidity level of up to 95%. The meteorological outlook indicates that the region will experience a mix of hot, rainy, and stormy days, driven by atmospheric disturbances originating from mainland China, signaling a need for residents to stay alert and prepared for the fluctuating weather conditions. From the South China Morning Post, Peter Young Weichen's documentary work in the 1970s provides a vivid and gritty window into Hong Kong's heroin epidemic. Filming undercover in Sai Pun, Young and his team captured the clandestine street-level drug trade, revealing the complex web of triads, corrupt police, and addicts. This immersive footage, combined with Young's trust within the triad circles, served as the foundation for his debut feature film, The System, a stark police drama exploring the interconnectedness of informants, drug syndicates, and law enforcement. The film's authentic depiction of Hong Kong's architecture, street life, and the pervasive influence of heroin was preserved and restored by M+, spotlighting Young as a pioneering figure who bridged documentary realism with narrative cinema during the city's New Wave movement. According to the South China Morning Post, Young's The System stands out not only for its raw, documentary-style authenticity but also for its cultural significance. Shot on location across Hong Kong's iconic yet rapidly changing scenery, from shipbreaking yards to bustling markets, the film offers a rare historical record of the city's urban landscape and social fabric in the late 1970s. Its portrayal of the heroin trade, police informants, and the systemic corruption within the Narcotics Bureau reflects a turbulent period when Hong Kong was grappling with its role as a major drug transit hub. The restoration project underscores the film's importance as a cinematic artifact that captures the city's gritty reality and Young's unique outsider perspective, which was made possible through his triad and police contacts. The South China Morning Post also highlights the ongoing relevance of Hong Kong's social issues, as revealed through a recent study on child filicide, which found that 2/3 of such cases involved mothers, many suffering from mental illnesses like depression and psychosis. The report calls for enhanced social support for vulnerable parents, especially young single mothers, emphasizing the need for mental health awareness and community intervention. The findings resonate with broader concerns about mental health stigma and the importance of early identification of at-risk individuals. Experts advocate for increased resources, extended paternity leave, and comprehensive sex education to prevent such tragedies, reminding us that despite progress, societal challenges surrounding mental health and family support remain deeply rooted in Hong Kong's social fabric. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Turn on the TV screen, see the world unseen. China's on the news tonight, history in the spotlight. Scroll through my phone again, find out where to begin. Stories from the east to west, learning from the very best. News in China every day, learning in a fun new way. From the cities to the farms, feel the heartbeat, feel the charm. Ancient tales and modern times, mountains high and river rise, culture rich in every town, golden driving never down. Every headline a new friend, from beginning to the end, connecting hearts through every word. China's story always heard. News in China every day, learning a fun new way. From the cities to the farms, feel the heartbeat, feel the charm. Every headline a new friend, from beginning to the end, connecting hearts through every word. China's story